Hi, today is a brilliant stretch for stiff, achy back pain, specifically lower back pain. This is called child's pose and it's a yoga stretch. Now obviously if you've got back pain or an achy stiff back, you're not going to necessarily want to go and do a full yoga class, but this stretch can be part of your back care routine. If you've got back pain, you might find that it's easier to do this actually on the bed rather than on the floor, because sometimes getting up off the floor if you're in pain can be a little bit difficult. So I'm going to get myself into position. So you're going to go onto hands and knees first of all, if you can. Have your knees hip width apart if possible. Make sure that you're comfortable. Then very slowly we're going to bring our bottom down onto our heels. If you have any pain or stiffness, stop at that point. Don't go further. This should not cause any pain. Okay, so I'm going to come down onto my heels, and at this point I've already got the beginnings of a back stretch occurring. I'm then going to bend my elbows and lower my elbows onto the floor like that. At this point then I can still feel it in my lower back. If this feels like it's enough and you've got a lower back stretch, stop at this point, and then again we always use breathing to enhance any stretch. So a big breath in and breathe out. And a really good way to enhance the stretch is to imagine that when you're taking a breath, you're taking the breath all the way down through your body into the back pockets of your jeans. So a good way to imagine it. Now if you're comfortable in this position, we can begin to stretch our arms out in front of us. The aim is ultimately, if you can, to get your forehead onto the floor. So I'm going to stretch down, taking the weight through onto my elbows. At this point you might, again, this might be far enough. So just lower your head down to where is comfortable, and again we're going to breathe in as if into the back pockets of our trousers. So big breath and then breathe out. If you're still comfortable with this as a stretch, now you can really push your arms forwards and reach forward as far as you can, forehead on the ground, and a big breath in and out. Okay. When you get into the position that feels comfortable, you can stay there and do 10 breaths. Really long, nice and slow. On getting up, we're just going to protect our back by bringing our weight back onto our elbows, so that again we're protecting our back, and then elbows bent onto our hands, and then push up from the knees so you come back up into all fours, and then you can get yourself sitting and comfortable. So fantastic stretch for stiff, achy lower backs, but also with breathing, really good for stress, really good for relaxation. Enjoy.